In a shocking turn of events that nobody saw coming, Jeon Jungkook, the golden maknae of global superstars BTS, was spotted spending the night at fellow member Kim Seokjin's residence, following what sources are calling the most emotionally charged livestream in BTS history. The revelation has sent shockwaves through the ARMY fandom, with speculation running wild about what this unprecedented sleepover could mean for the future of the septet. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Industry insiders are whispering about conversations that allegedly took place during that fateful night, conversations that could potentially reshape everything fans thought they understood about BTS's military service period and their individual journeys. The drama unfolded after what began as a routine live broadcast from HYB Corporation's iconic headquarters quickly transformed into an emotional roller coaster that left both the members and viewers in tears. Sources close to the situation reveal that Jungkook appeared visibly overwhelmed during the stream, displaying a level of vulnerability rarely seen from the typically composed youngest member. What started as casual banter among the reunited members allegedly escalated into deeply personal revelations about loneliness, homesickness, and the crushing weight of individual success during their temporary separation. The moment that has everyone talking occurred when cameras captured Jungkook's reaction to something Jin whispered in his ear, a moment so intimate and emotionally charged that even seasoned K-pop analysts are struggling to decode its significance. According to eyewitness accounts from HYB staff members who were present during the live stream, the atmosphere in the building was unlike anything they had experienced before. Multiple sources, speaking on condition of anonymity, described an almost electric tension in the air as the members reconnected after extended periods apart. One staff member, who has worked with BTS for over 5 years, confided that they had never witnessed such raw emotion from the group, particularly from Jungkook, who is typically known for maintaining his composure even in the most challenging circumstances. The live stream itself, which lasted nearly 3 hours, showcased moments of pure joy interspersed with instances of profound melancholy that had fans worldwide glued to their screens. Social media platforms crashed multiple times due to the overwhelming traffic as millions of ARMY members tuned in simultaneously, creating what experts are calling the most significant live streaming event in K-pop history. The hashtag Jungkook Jin sleepover began trending globally within minutes of the first reports surfacing, accumulating over 2.8 million posts in less than 12 hours. What makes this situation even more compelling is the timing of these events. Industry analysts point out that this reunion comes at a particularly sensitive moment in BTS's career trajectory, with each member navigating their individual military service obligations while maintaining their collective identity as a group. The emotional weight of this transition period appears to have taken a particularly heavy toll on Jungkook, who has been notably absent from public appearances in recent weeks, leading to widespread speculation about his mental and emotional state. The decision for Jungkook to spend the night at Jin's residence is being interpreted by fans and industry experts alike as far more significant than a simple friendly gesture. Cultural experts specializing in Korean entertainment note that such intimate displays of vulnerability and need for comfort are extremely rare in the highly structured world of K-pop, where maintaining professional boundaries and public image typically takes precedence over personal emotional needs. Jin's response to Jungkook's apparent distress has been particularly noteworthy, with multiple sources describing the eldest member's protective and nurturing behavior toward his younger bandmate. Witnesses report that Jin immediately stepped into what they described as hyung mode, displaying the kind of caring, brotherly concern that fans have long suspected exists behind the cameras but rarely get to witness so publicly. The implications of this sleepover extend far beyond simple friendship dynamics. Entertainment industry insiders are suggesting that this event could signal a significant shift in how BTS approaches their individual versus collective identities during this transitional period. The vulnerability displayed by Jungkook, combined with Jin's immediate protective response, is being viewed as a potential catalyst for broader conversations about mental health, emotional support, and the pressures faced by global superstars. Social media has erupted with theories about what conversations might have taken place during that pivotal night. Fan accounts dedicated to analyzing BTS's relationships and dynamics have produced detailed threads examining every captured moment from the live stream, searching for clues about the emotional state of both members. The level of detail in these analyses borders on the obsessive, with fans scrutinizing facial expressions, body language, and even background sounds for hints about the true nature of the situation. Perhaps most intriguingly, sources suggest that other BTS members were also present at various points throughout the evening, creating what one insider described as an impromptu family reunion. The presence of additional members adds another layer of complexity to the situation, raising questions about whether this was a planned intervention of sorts or simply a spontaneous outpouring of support for a struggling friend and colleague. The emotional impact on fans has been unprecedented, with ARMY members worldwide sharing their own stories of finding comfort in friendship during difficult times. Mental health advocates within the fandom have praised both Jungkook for showing vulnerability and Jin for providing support, highlighting the importance of these public displays of emotional care in destigmatizing mental health struggles, particularly among young men in cultures where such openness is often discouraged. Behind the scenes at HYB Corporation, staff members report a noticeable shift in atmosphere following the live stream and subsequent sleepover. The usually bustling headquarters reportedly took on a more subdued, almost reverent tone as news of the situation spread throughout the building. Senior executives allegedly held emergency meetings to discuss how to handle the unprecedented public display of vulnerability from one of their most valuable assets. The financial implications of this emotional revelation are already becoming apparent, with BTS-related stock prices fluctuating as investors attempt to gauge the long-term impact of what some are calling the most humanizing moment in the group's history. Marketing experts suggest that this display of genuine emotion and friendship could actually strengthen the group's brand by demonstrating the authentic bonds that fans have always believed existed between the members. International media outlets have begun picking up the story, with major entertainment publications dedicating significant coverage to analyzing the cultural significance of this moment. The sleepover is being framed as a watershed moment that challenges traditional notions of masculinity and emotional expression in both Korean and global entertainment contexts. The response from Jin's family and close friends has been notably supportive, with sources close to the Kim family expressing pride in Seokjin's willingness to provide comfort and shelter to his younger colleague during a vulnerable moment. This family support adds another dimension to the story, suggesting that the bonds between BTS members extend beyond professional relationships to encompass genuine familial connections that transcend traditional industry boundaries. As news of the sleepover continues to spread, entertainment journalists are working around the clock to uncover additional details about what transpired during those crucial hours. Paparazzi attempts to capture images of the residents have been unsuccessful, with Jin's neighborhood reportedly increasing security measures to protect the privacy of both members during this sensitive time. The psychological impact of this event on the broader K-pop industry cannot be understated. Mental health professionals specializing in entertainment industry trauma suggest that Jungkook's public display of vulnerability could encourage other idols to seek support when needed, potentially revolutionizing how the industry approaches artists' well-being and emotional support systems. Fan reaction videos flooding social media platforms show ARMY members around the world breaking down in tears as they watch clips from the live stream and discuss the significance of the sleepover. Many fans report feeling a deeper connection to both members after witnessing this raw, unfiltered moment of human emotion and friendship. The linguistic analysis of the Korean phrases exchanged between Jin and Jungkook during the live stream has become a cottage industry among dedicated fans, with amateur translators working to decode every nuance of their conversation. These efforts have revealed layers of meaning that casual observers might miss, highlighting the complex emotional dynamics at play between the two members. Corporate sponsors associated with both BTS as a group and the individual members are reportedly monitoring the situation closely, though early indications suggest that this display of authentic emotion is being viewed favorably by brands seeking to associate with genuine, relatable personalities rather than manufactured perfection. The security footage from Jin's residential area allegedly shows Jungkook arriving at the house in the early hours of the morning, carrying what witnesses describe as a small overnight bag, and appearing emotionally drained. Neighbors who have grown accustomed to respecting the privacy of their famous resident report hearing no disturbances throughout the night, suggesting that the sleepover was a peaceful, restorative experience for both members. Educational institutions studying Korean wave phenomena are already incorporating this event into their curricula, as an example of how authentic human connection can transcend commercial entertainment boundaries. Professors of Korean studies at major universities worldwide are preparing lectures analyzing the cultural significance of this moment within the broader context of Korean masculinity and friendship dynamics. The impact on BTS's upcoming projects and schedules remains unclear, though industry insiders suggest that this emotional breakthrough could actually enhance the group's creative output by allowing for more authentic, vulnerable artistic expression. Record label executives are reportedly excited about the potential for this genuine emotion to translate into more impactful music and performances. As the story continues to develop, mental health organizations have reached out to offer support and resources, recognizing the broader implications of this public display of vulnerability for young people worldwide who may be struggling with similar feelings of isolation and emotional overwhelm. The sleepover has also sparked renewed interest in the individual living situations of BTS members, with real estate experts analyzing the choice of Jin's residence as the location for this emotional refuge. The symbolism of seeking comfort in the home of the group's eldest member is not lost on cultural analysts, who interpret this as a return to traditional Korean family hierarchies during times of crisis. Photography experts analyzing the limited images available from the live stream have noted subtle changes in both members' demeanor throughout the broadcast, documenting what they describe as a gradual emotional transformation that culminated in the decision to spend the night together. These minute observations are being compiled into comprehensive reports that may influence how future BTS content is analyzed and interpreted. The global nature of the fan response has highlighted the universal appeal of genuine human connection, with ARMY members from diverse cultural backgrounds finding common ground in their emotional reaction to this display of friendship and vulnerability. Cross-cultural studies of fan responses are already underway, examining how different societies interpret and value emotional openness among male public figures. Music industry veterans with decades of experience managing global superstars admit they have never witnessed such an authentic display of interpersonal care between artists at this level of fame.